packed house out here in Lee Summit. Perfect football weather in Week 6. We are knocking on the door of the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. 3 weeks left in the regular season after tonight in a critical game in those district races. This place is juiced. We are ready for kickoff. The Broncos in their all-black unis will go left to right across your radio dial in quarter one. They will touch the football first. Jeremy, let's have a night.
Go.
Could be one of the games of the year in the Metro. The Jaguars undefeated 5-0. The Broncos 4-1, the fifth-ranked team in Missouri Class 6. Both of these teams have state title aspirations. This one should be a battle. Ball teed up in the lethal. Josiah Robinson stands back on his own 4-yard line. A pooch kick, far side. Robinson running up on it. It hits at the 20. He kicks it forward. There's a scrum at the 22-yard line on a live football, waiting for the signal. The Jaguars signaling they have it. And now they're celebrating because they do.
Wow. We talked about turnovers being key. Who would have thought that a turnover would happen on the opening kick? And it, like you described it perfectly, Tim. It was a pooch kick. It was sailed up in the air, and then it landed and took a weird bounce, and then it hit the returner's foot. And next thing you know, it's a scramble. Guess who wanted it more? Blue Springs South did, and they are cooking in just outside the red zone.
The start you could not afford if you're Lee Summit North. And now, essentially, Blue Springs South will start both halves with the football. One of the best offenses in Missouri Class 6 just got a step up to begin this game. And here comes Aiden Wilhelm in an empty formation. One of the best quarterbacks in the metro area. Now motions his backup tailback into the backfield. Shotgun snap, looking left, a screen pass for Hill left side. He is going to shake free of one tackle and then get gang tackled up at the 18.
Yeah, lots of eye candy there, moving people around. Gary Hill, key guy to watch tonight, and they certainly found a way to get him the touch early.
And here comes Darius Morgan, the Washburn commit, back in this lineup for the first time since the second game of the year against Park Hills South. He has returned from injury officially as he's in the backfield. They're going to give it to him. Running behind left guard. He lowers the shoulder and falls to the 15-yard line, pick up 2 yards. And he, Jeremy, is phenomenal and a big piece of this offense.
1,000 yards rusher last season, averaging 100 yards a game before the injury, 3 scores. So, yes, you love that he's back. But here you go. If you're Lee Summit North, you have a chance to hold them to a field goal attempt if you come up big here on this third down.
3rd and 3. Opening drive of the ball game for the Jaguars. Shotgun snap back to Wilhelm. Floats left side of the end zone, and now is nowhere close. Out of the back of the end zone, it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, that play did not look good from the snap. Wilhelm threw it to Taylor. Taylor was not even expecting the ball. Didn't turn around. And what a stand by the Broncos to force a field goal attempt.
And an interesting decision. 4th and 3 from the Bronco 15-yard line. And Alan Wilmus will send out the field goal unit.
I think you're right about the interesting choice. This feels like a game where touchdown's going to matter a lot more than field goal attempts.
Wyatt Denny, the receiver, will handle the kicking duties from the left hash. This a 32-yard field goal. Snap, hold, kick on the way, and he hammers it straight up and through. So, Blue Springs South recovers the opening kickoff. And then they go 3 and out, but Wyatt Denny puts one through the uprights, and they lead 3-0 on Sports Radio 810. 10:44 to go first quarter. Blue Springs South on the board, 3-0. And Jeremy, the opening kickoff, remember a perfectly executed pooch kick to the far side that Blue Springs South recovered. And so I would imagine they are going to kick it away from Josiah Robinson again.
Yep.
You could not have executed that opening kickoff any better. Robinson this time scoots up to the 15-yard line. This time they will kick it deep. And it goes 8 yards deep into the end zone. Wyatt Denny has not been the regular kicker for Blue Springs South, but he has hammered a 32-yard field goal up and through, and he boots that one through the back of the end zone.
All right, now we get to see this Broncos offense, 33.8 points a game, 375 yards total offense. More of a passing offense, almost 200 yards a game passing, 174 yards rushing. I think a big key also tonight is, you mentioned the running attack. They got to get Bryce Thompson going, the running back, 5'8", 170-pound junior, 600 yards and 4 scores this season. Got to get him going.
He is one of the leaders of this offense, only a junior in an offense full of senior leadership, but Bryce Thompson, one of the returning starters from a season ago. This team responds well to him. He's the starting tailback, and he's been phenomenal. 608 yards on the ground as the Broncos start from their own 20-yard line. Now they empty the backfield behind quarterback Stephen Thomas. Through to the right, through to the left. Shotgun snap back. Thomas, a design quarterback keeper, straight up the gut. Goes nowhere. Swallowed up in the middle, maybe a gain of a yard.
Well, that was expected, and right on the spot is Jaden Richburg, the Mike linebacker. I'm surprised we haven't mentioned his name yet. All-State last season, and he is outstanding. Outstanding middle linebacker, and he read that quarterback draw perfectly. Had to come off the field because his helmet came off, but I tell you what, if you're looking for prototypical middle linebacker in the dictionary, Jaden Richburg's name's going to be there.
24 tackles through the first 5 games of the year and a couple of sacks for the middle linebacker. Receiver stacked to the right side. One receiver alone to the left side. Thomas, shotgun snap back. Looking right. Throws a comeback route for Justin Lindsay, and it's batted away by Blaine Marshall, the corner to the near side.
Yeah, Blaine Marshall's already committed to Augustana, and he just read that absolutely perfectly. The 6'1", 175-pound senior. First to the ball, competing for the ball. That's what you want from a defensive back who's going to go compete for the football. Great job by Marshall there.
You said Jaden Richburg was first-team All-State last year. So was Blaine Marshall. How many defenses returned 2 All-State performers from a season ago? Not many. 3rd and long on the opening drive for the Broncos. 10:04 to go, opening quarter already in a 3-0 hole. Pistol snap back. Thomas is going to roll right. Eyes downfield. Now he's going to take off. Dodge 1, dodge 2. Get sandwiched at the 26 and get dropped at the 27-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of that first down marker.
Great coverage on the back end. I mean, this defensive backfield from Blue Springs South is loaded with skillful, fast guys that know how to cover in man-to-man situations. And they had a spy on Thomas, and he was able to scoop for a little bit. Almost got loose there for the first down, but nice stop. Both defenses have come to play. We thought this might be an offensive shootout to him, but first 2 drives, defenses look great.
Opening drive for the Broncos, they do not give it to their tailback, averaging nearly 120 rush yards a game. This snap is rolled back to the punter. He picks it up and gets it off. A spiraling punt hits it midfield. Denny is going to pick it up on 2 hops. Far sideline midfield. He spins past 1, falls forward to the 42-yard line of Lee Summit North, and the Jaguars will start again in Bronco territory.
Yeah, you're not going to get too many of these opportunities where you get great field position, not just on 1 drive, but 2 drives. So this has to be a touchdown type of drive. Last time we just didn't see anything work from a passing attack. Did not really try to see a running attack here. I mean, other than Morgan, it was a handoff off guard. Let's see if they get him into space here now that he's back out there.
9:07 to go first quarter. Blue Springs South, a 3-0 leader. And back with the football from the right hash at the Lee Summit North 42-yard line. Wilhelm, low snap, picks it up, throws a screen pass far side across the 35 and getting dumped out of bounds near the 33-yard line. It looked like it was Gary Hill on his first catch of the night.
Yeah, it was. Gary Hill did a great job of stretching out and getting the errant pass and getting 8 yards off of it.
And they go quick to the line, a 2nd and 2 play. Now they orbit motion Gary Hill over to the left side. They're going to give it to the backup tailback, running behind left guard, finds a hole, sticks his foot in the ground, and gets upended at the 28-yard line. First carry of the night for Ray Dunmore, the 5'8", 185-pound senior.
Yeah, nice read there. Nice patience by him to let the block develop, and then, as you said, put his foot in the ground, cut back, and get the first down yardage.
New set of downs from the Broncos' 28-yard line. Blue Springs South going quickly, 3 wide in the formation. Snap back. Wilhelm with time, stepping up in the pocket. He's going to fire into the flat. Dunmore the catch across the 25, sandwiched at the 20, spins forward just shy of the 19-yard line. Pickup of 8 on first down.
That's a great play by Wilhelm there. He threw that so hard that Dunmore kind of caught that as a reaction type thing. It was a self-preservation type thing. Wilhelm, very underrated arm strength. He does have the ability to put some juice on it when he needs to.
Again, committed to go play football at Rice next season. 3 left, 1 right on a 2nd-and-yard play. Wilhelm, shotgun snap back over the middle. He's got his man tackled immediately at the 17. Is Gary Hill, his second catch on the drive.
There you go. It's another one where the quarterback puts it right on the money. Hill had to turn back just a little bit there, but that's a great read between a quarterback and a slot receiver who've been probably throwing 1,000 of those routes here this summer.
They go no huddle on a first down play. They send Chance Taylor over to the right side, 3 right, 1 left. They are going to hand to Darius Morgan. Running left side, shakes one as he's pushed out of bounds near the 10-yard line. A gain of 8 more on the ground.
How about you, Cousins? The left tackle just setting the edge, getting out. 6'3", 275-pound junior that's getting looks from MAC schools, Ivy League schools, and the Mountain West programs. Dude, he got out there and set the edge and let the running back scoot for some good yardage.
Bryce Davis injured on the sideline. The inside linebacker for Lee Summit North has 52 tackles in the first 5 games, one of the centerpieces of this defense.
Yeah, him and Caleb Green. I mean, if you're looking for where the football is going to be tonight, you're looking for number 1 and number 4 because they are always around the football. I mean, I'm excited. I mean, Davis is going to be a kid that will play college football on someday after he graduates here this season, just kind of determining what level it is. And Caleb Green already has major Power 4 type attention as a junior.
So Bryce Davis will walk over to the trainer's table, but up under his own power. And Blue Springs South will have a 2nd and 3 from the 10-yard line going in. 2 to the left, 1 to the right, off the left hash mark. 7:30 to go opening quarter. Wilhelm. Shotgun snap back, play fake. Wilhelm running out of time, stepping up in the pocket, dodging one. He's going to tuck inside the 5. Wilhelm is into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run, and Blue Springs South has jumped out on top of Lee Summit North.
That's the type of athleticism you expect to see from a kid who's going to play power conference football. What a read. Didn't feel too under pressure. There were guys coming at him, but he stepped up into the pocket, kept his eyes downfield, and saw the crease to the right, and then turned on the jets, and he was into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's the next level speed that makes him such a highly touted prospect. And remember, he's going to a Rice squad that runs the triple option now. And that speed may be a good indicator as to why Rice was so high on this kid. An encroachment on the extra point kick. See if this changes anything. Doesn't appear it will for Blue Springs South. Still has the extra point unit on. But now from the 1-yard line. Interesting note. The regular kicker, Clayton Ledgerwood, is on for the extra point. He did not take the field goal. And another flag on the extra point. And more movement before the snap. Ball can't get any closer. It's already at the 1-yard line. Another encroachment. And I don't know, you're going to have to put the ball on the half-yard line.
I kind of wonder why the offense isn't trying to get 2 points here.
And again, the offense will remain on the sideline. And the ball almost touching the goal line at this point. The extra point unit stays out there. Aiden Wilhelm, that was his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, by the way. And finally, we have no flag on the extra point. It's up and through. It's a 10-0 lead for Blue Springs South on Sports Radio 810. Well, sometimes we like to play practical jokes on you, see if we're really going to cut to commercial. You thought we were going to commercial. Just kidding. We're not going to go to commercial. 10-0 your score on Sports Radio 810. Hey, you can also watch this game live on 810varsity.com. Go over and pull up the homepage pull up scores, go to the Missouri side, and there should be a link. Or if you follow A10 Varsity on X, go ahead and pull that up, and it's linked out there for you. Chad Rader was all over it. And fortunately for you, you'll have us on the call of that broadcast if you decide to watch us online as well. Either way, you can't get rid of us for one of the most important games of the season.
Well, and so far it's been all Blue Springs South.
The ensuing kickoff will sail over to the sideline and just trickle into the end zone. Boy, Wyatt Denny,
he's got the special teams game going on.
Playing it fast and loose, but he tucked it inside the upright, and another touchback. And now, Jeremy, urgency has got to be on the side of this Lee Summit North offense.
Yeah, and like you said last drive, I'd like to see the running back touch the ball here some on this drive. I'd love to see Thompson get a touch or two on this drive. He is such an important part of this offensive attack. They have to be balanced. You cannot just think you're going to be able to step back and throw the football every single down against this very good Blue Springs South defense. So let's see if they can get Bryce Thompson going here a little bit, which then also could help Thomas get going on the running game from the quarterback spot.
He will start out of the pistol movement prior to the snap. Penalties have been something that has plagued Lee Summit North early in the season, and a false start.
Boy.
So the last two plays from scrimmage, we have seen 3 flags thrown against Lee Summit North. All pre-snap penalties.
And it was Brian Smith who flinched, and he gets immediately yanked out.
So now 1st and 15. They are going to give to Thompson straight up the gut. Knifes through a hole, and he's dragged down near the 23, gain of about 8 yards.
I mean, but there you go. You see the explosion. He just puts his foot in the ground and goes. And that was a good first down run to get some of this yardage back and make this a manageable 2nd and 7 situation versus a lost drive.
Undersized, 5'8", 172, but very quick, very elusive in the open field. If he gets by you, you are going to look into his rearview mirror. 2nd and 7 after the 8-yard pickup. Thomas from the pistol gives to Thompson again. This time he's bottled up. Jaden Richburg all over it.
Guess who? Number 21 shot into that gap. And he was not going to miss that tackle. 6'1", 230 going against 5'8", 172. We know who won that battle.
And now 3rd and 7. And the first time we saw Stephen Thomas go to the air, remember, Blaine Marshall got a jump on it and knocked it down. He has thrown 8 interceptions this year. And this is a pressure pack down right here. 6:08 to go, opening quarter, already in a 10-0 hole. Pistol snap back, blitz is on, fires right side. Too tall, incomplete. He was looking for Brady Sibbing. It is going to be a 3 and out for Lee Summit North.
Boy, I would like to see Thomas sit back in the pocket just a little bit more, Tim. He threw that even before the receiver got anywhere near where the ball was thrown. And there wasn't pressure. That was almost like it was predetermined, but still take a beat. Let that route develop, let the throw develop. Instead, threw it too quickly. And as you mentioned, 3 and out, and this Blue Springs South team has to be feeling it right now.
Punt unit back out there, and we just saw a Lee Summit North punt on their previous drive. And I'll remind you, the snap was rolled back to the punter. The punter made a great play. This time it's high. He reels it in and gets rid of a punt off the side of his foot. It hits at midfield and takes a Lee Summit North hop. Wyatt Denny gets away as it rolls out of bounds near the 42-yard line. 10-0 Blue Springs South with a 2-score lead and with the football one more time.
Yeah, it does. Lee Summit North just seems off right now. Nothing's clicking on either side of the ball. Nothing's clicking. Special teams has struggled. High snaps, low snaps, penalties, offsides, false starts. It's just not what we've seen from this Lee Summit North team when they're on. But when they're off and struggling and turning the ball over, this is kind of what we see. So that's, they could flip on a dime here. So that's what makes this drive right here very, very important for both teams. Can Blue Springs South continue to distance themselves, or can North get back in this game?
5:53 to go, opening quarter. Three receivers to the right, off the left hash for Aiden Wilhelm. Play fake, bubble screen is incomplete. In the corner, Josiah Robinson nearly jumped the bubble screen.
I actually think South got really lucky. That was just a misfire by Wilhelm to Hill because, as you're right, Robinson was flying up to that football. He was either going to light Hill up or he was going to make the pick six interception.
Josiah Robinson has 3 touchdowns this year, 2 defensive and 1 kick return touchdown. 2nd and 10, Wilhelm, short drop, Rainbows deep left side down the sideline, incomplete, batted away by the corner to the near side, and it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Caden Robinson, a freshman defensive back. How about being thrown into the fire?
What a play.
Yes.
For the 5'11 freshman, 160 pounds, going up a next-level receiver on the other side. 3rd and 10. And again, they had a one-on-one that time with a freshman. You take that shot every day of the week, but that was a better play made by the freshman. Here comes a big 3rd down. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Wilhelm, shotgun snap, is going to roll right on the snap, getting chased on the backside, fires an out route, caught at the 45, and stuck immediately is Gavin Nash.
I mean, just a next-level Division I quarterback play there. Great play call. Get away from the pressure, roll to the right, roll to the strong side, and watch Wilhelm put the ball right on the money for the first down. What a play.
5:26 to go opening quarter. Gavin Nash has a Southwest Baptist offer. It's probably not going to be his last offer either.
No, not if you continue to make key catches like that. But how about that throw by Wilhelm? Just on the money with pressure coming from his backside. He knew he was going to get lit up when he threw it, but he didn't care. He knew he had to get the 3rd and 8 conversion, and that's exactly what he did.
Moves the chains to the Lee Summit North 46 officially. A discussion in the middle between the officials, and now the White Hat is going to run out a message to the near sideline. 10-0 Blue Springs South leads just over halfway through this opening quarter. It has been all Jaguars in this one from the jump. Remember, they recovered the opening kickoff after Lee Summit North mishandled it. They got a field goal, a 3 and out, a touchdown a few plays later, and they're messing with the game clock out here in Lee Summit.
That's been about the only thing that's slowed down this Jaguar offense so far tonight.
So now ready to go moments after a 3rd and 10 conversion from this Jaguars offense. 3 down linemen, they only send 3. Wilhelm fires an out route, complete, jumping out of bounds. Over there is Gary Hill, another grab for him.
I love what we're seeing from this offense so far. They know he's going to get pressure, but they're getting the ball out of Wilhelm's hands very, very quickly. That was just a no-step drop, throw it to the spot, and his receiver was right there.
Gain of 7 yards to the 39-yard line. Wilhelm, bubble route near side, dodging one man and diving out to the 36-yard line was Gavin Nash. Did he lose the football? He did, but his teammate, Chance Taylor, hops on it, and he is dropped right at the 36-yard line.
Well, it sure looked like he was down long before that even happened, but, yeah, they're marking it back where it was recovered, so they got very lucky there, Tim.
Yeah, they never blew it dead, and a very aware play by Taylor, the outside receiver in this offense.
And went from a sure first down to now they're going to have to bring the chains out.
Because Gavin Nash would have had the first down, but that fumble was fumbled backwards, and Chance Taylor picked it up near the 36, which is right at the line to gain. Even if he's short, though, it'll still be 3rd down in a matter of inches. So, not sure Alan Wilmus cares one way or the other whether or not this is a first down with the way his offense has been motoring.
No question. No question. I mean, just offense coordinator dialing up the right plays. I just love how they're getting the ball quickly out of the quarterback's hands. Do not let him sit there and be a sit and duck in the back defensive with this defense coming after him like that.
So the Jaguars will be short by a matter of, I don't know, about 6 or 7 inches, according to the White Hat. But, again, This offense has been motoring. Darius Morgan, by the way, only has 1 carry in this opening quarter. He has not been out there much so far in this one. Again, you assume he's still coming back from injury, probably not 100%, definitely not game shape. He's missed the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, no question.
And so here comes 3rd and less than a yard. And they bring in the power back, Archie Buttram at tailback. Shotgun snap. They will give to Buttram, but he stood up right at the line. He falls forward, and I don't think they're going to give him the spot.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, it depends on which. Yeah, I think both guys are going to have him short.
Jeremy, that was a slow developing handoff.
Yes. You've done enough games with me over the years to know I hate on short yardage plays lining up in the shotgun and handing it to the running back 4 yards in the backfield to hopefully get a couple yards. But here we are. If Lee Summit North wants to get back in this game, they've got to make a stop here.
It went from 3rd and inches to 4th and a full yard. Out of the gun, Wilhelm, hard count, takes the snap, rolls right on the snap, eyes downfield, fires an out route into coverage, and a diving play made. What a catch by Gary Hill to pull it away from a defender, extend the drive. What a grab. Now they're going to say it's incomplete.
I think it was intercepted, actually. I think they're going to give the interception to Nolan Sparks. But either way, interception.
Well,
incomplete.
never mind.
Yeah.
Gavin Nash got up, looked like he was celebrating, but now they're going to rule it an interception. Ball sits back at the 26, and suddenly it's Lee Summit North football. So, pardon me.
I mean, if you're looking for a big play to get you back in the game, this is that play. But we'll question the play call here as we go. I'm not a big fan of it, but here we are. Lee Summit North now has to do something with the football.
Thompson on a stretch play, running right side, cuts back near the 35, flag flies. It's going to negate what would have been a 9-yard carry on first down because it was in the vicinity of a hold on the edge.
Yeah, I think they're going to get William Ray for a hold. He and Jabari Howard were engaged.
Yep.
You cannot tackle a guy when you're supposed to block him. Maybe get in his way, but you can't put 2 arms around him and take him to the ground. I mean, that would have worked for wrestling, but not on this field.
The fortunate part of that holding penalty for Lee Summit North is it's a spot foul. So instead of 1st and 20 from the spot 10 yards back, it's going to be a 1st and 12. Either way, though, that's the 4th penalty in this opening quarter against Lee Summit North.
Yeah, but we did also see, Tim, some of that explosive ability by Bryce Thompson right there. He put his foot in the ground and cut upfield.
3:30 to go opening quarter, 10-0 Blue Springs South leads. Lee Summit North just turned them away with an interception. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Thomas, shotgun snap back, blitzes on, steps up in the pocket, now he's going to take off. He shakes 2 defenders and gets sandwiched near the 30-yard line. Pickup of about 5 yards, setting up a 2nd and 6.
That you mentioned 2 defenders. They had 2 guys. They weren't spying. They were playing short zones, but they were ready, looking for Thomas to make the run, and Brock Lindsay came up and made a nice open field tackle because Thomas is so tough to bring down in the open field when he's running.
2:50 to go first quarter. 2nd and 6 play for Lee Summit North, who has not picked up a first down yet in this game. This is their 3rd drive of the opening quarter. Trying to get this offense on track, but we have seen this offense start slow. More movement pre-snap. In another false start, it would appear, against the Broncos. It is the 5th penalty against Lee Summit North in quarter 1.
Yeah, that's William Ray. Get called for the holding, then jump offside. Tried to get going just a little bit too quickly for his route. When Lee Summit North's on their thing of beauty, but when they make mistakes, it makes your head scratch a little bit because they can look really bad at points too.
So 2nd and 11. Deron Washington is trying to steady the seas a bit. Thomas, shotgun snap over the middle, in near nearly intercepted in and out of the hands of Brock Lindsay, the Sam linebacker, and it's 3rd and 11.
Oh, boy, that's one they're going to want back. Brock Lindsay had visions of a pick six in his eyes because if he catches that on the run, I mean, it hit him right in the gut. It hit him where you want it to hit you so you can make the interception, but instead it falls to the ground. But if it doesn't, they're celebrating on the other side.
3rd and 11 for the Broncos from their own 25-yard line. They've had 2 penalties on this drive, a false start and a holding call. And now in need of a big play. Empty formation, 3 left, 2 right. Snap back. They only send 3. Has time. Now he's running out of time. Thomas rolling left. He is going to try to take off, but he's going to get a run down from behind and dragged out into the Blue Springs South bench. It's going to be another 3 and out for the Broncos.
Prince Goldsby, oh my gosh, what pursuit from the backside from your Will linebacker. That's not an easy task. Thomas is so tough to bring down in the open field, but oh my God, Goldsby just came flying, and made a great open field tackle. What a stand by this Jaguar defense.
He found an entirely different gear tracking down Stephen Thomas.
The coaching staff swears he is going to be a Division I
Yeah.
kid. He's already been to Iowa State for an unofficial visit. I tell you what, that film play right there is indicative of a Division I player.
So punt unit out there one more time. The 3rd time in the quarter. This time it is a good snap and a nice spiraling punt. Denny calls for a fair catch. Makes it. Then he's hit. Flag flies. And another mistake on the Broncos.
That should be a 15-yarder, right?
This is going to be a personal foul. Denny clearly called for a fair catch, made it cleanly, and then the gunner hit him.
Just mistake after mistake after mistake. That's, what,
6,
7 penalties right now. I mean,
6 penalties
we're
in
still
quarter 1.
1:16 left in the first quarter. And I'll be blunt, Tim. North's very lucky that they're not down 3 scores or more. I mean, they could be down 3 scores after this drive's over, but it just as easily could be 17, 21 points right now.
And, again, that is a mental mistake. That one is a mental mistake. The holding on the last drive, you're not going to call that a mental mistake. That's just a bad play getting out of position. But every penalty other than the hold has been a mental mistake.
Starts, the offsides. Oh, you're right. Mental mistakes.
Wow. So now Blue Springs South starts this drive at the Lee Summit North 37-yard line. Gary Hill will motion into the backfield to the right of Aiden Wilhelm. And now they motion him over to the left side. Wilhelm looking left all the way. Now he's rolling left. Eyes downfield, fires over the middle, has his man. Taylor over the middle inside the 20. Makes a man miss at the 15, and he's shoelaced at the 10-yard line. He may have caught his own teammate, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 8.
What a throw, but how about just the wheels by Taylor to cut it upfield? I mean, that's a major league throw by Wilhelm right there.
They go quickly. Lee Summit North trying to run people off the field. Wilhelm, shotgun snap, gives to Darius Morgan, straight up the gut, running through a man, breaking a tackle, touchdown, Darius Morgan, welcome back. Blue Springs South is firing on all cylinders.
That's what a Division II bound running back does. Welcome back, Darius Morgan, using your strength, your power, your will to get into the end zone. 3-score game now here.
There is the power from the Washburn committed tailback. He went straight up the gut and at about the 5-yard line. Darius Morgan, the 5'9", 190-pound senior tailback, found a defender, and they decided to run right through him and into the end zone. 17-0, Blue Springs South leads on Sports Radio 810.